It's really been a delight putting this piece together. It's given me an opportunity to go back on memory lane. And it's really interesting to me to understand and to feel and to know that after all these many years, several decades, the name Grossingers still has an important meaning. It exemplifies what America is really like. Here we had two families, my mother and father, my grandmother and my grandfather, who came from Europe. They settled on the Lower East Side of New York. The first thing they did, they went to night school and they learned how to speak English. That to me is a must. And they were given the opportunity to go and buy a little boarding house, and from this little boarding house, this world-famous resort grew. And the hotel itself was a wonderful place. It was truly Americana because we were a Jewish family. Everyone was welcome. There was no discrimination. If you were purple with pink polka dots, or if you were Jewish, or if you were Protestant or Catholic, you were as welcome as family. Jackie Robinson, that wonderful, wonderful man who did so much for race relations in this country, was a frequent guest. And he told me on several occasions how really wonderful it was when he and Rachel received their first invitation to come to Grossingers. And they were kind of leery because I need not tell you the indignities that they suffered when Jackie was winning World Series for the Dodgers, and he was a great, great guy, but he couldn't go. He could play ball with the guys, but he couldn't go to dinner with them. He couldn't go to a movie with them. He couldn't sleep in the same hotel. And if you look over the roster of people who were paying guests, who were invited guests, who were visitors, it's amazing where you have the Prime Minister of Israel, and you have a First Lady of the United States, and you have someone who started out working at Grossingers during their college and professional preparation studies, and earned their money to get their degrees, and then were able to afford to come back and check in to the hotel as paying guests. This project has given me the opportunity to really think back. And I guess sometimes when you're not sitting in the middle of something, it's easier to visualize it and to understand it. And I understand that Grossingers was a place where people felt comfortable. We didn't feel that our staff worked for us. They worked with us. As good as the upper management would be, and all the creative things that were done, if the people that were in our family, our Greater Grossinger family, did not produce and did not give with their heart, and we never would have achieved the notoriety that we had. We were fortunate in having a Milton Blackstone who was a genius at public relations. We had Lou Goldstein. Everybody knows Lou Simon Says Goldstein. Eddie Ashman, our orchestra leader. And I could go on, but I really and truly don't want to discount anybody. So let me just say that the department heads, the dishwashers, the room attendants, our managers, and let's not forget our own family, Paul's sons, My daughter, who was not in the business, but who loved it dearly and who worked there when she was going to school. And of course, I have very special thank you to Jennie, because Jennie was the heart and soul of Grossinger's. And when I think back that here is a woman who left school at the 5th grade to go and work and help her father with his financial troubles, who became comfortable with sitting with kings and queens and celebrities and going up on a stage and receiving awards and getting honorary degrees. Jennie, you were our guiding light, and those of us who are still here feel you shining on us. And I thank everyone, the guests, the staff, the vendors, everybody who helped make Grossinger's what it was. Thank you all.